Hello, and welcome back to another episode which I haven't published. I think there's 3 in the pipeline. I'm going to start going through them in a moment and putting the subtitles on and pushing them out this weekend. I just wanted to read you a quote from a Freedom of Information request I had in regards to reasonable adjustments for communicating with people with disabilities. Public authorities and service providers have a duty to disabled people to make reasonable adjustments under Section 149 of the Equalities Act 2010 to make reasonable adjustments to the way they do things. By the way of advice, assistance, due to the nature of making reasonable adjustments, there is no single process and implementation process, since this is dependent upon which service is providing the resident with services to overcome any disadvantages. And then they go on to quote the Care Act 2014 and to say the only adjustments they make are in housing requirements. They make no adjustments, or they don't make any statement. This is Waltham Forest Council, about how reasonable adjustments are implemented with communicating and for housing. So I've notified the local government ombudsman of all this because they should have had something in place, according to the LGSCO. It'd be so much easier if they just called it the council ombudsman, because that would encompass everything then. So there we are. And as soon as they've allocated a caseworker, then I need to email that response over to the LGO for them to investigate. But needless to say, they were very interested in the fact that Waltham Forest Council do not have a procedure on making adjustments for communications. So all my requests have literally fallen on deaf ears because they don't know where to mark it up. Which isn't the problem for the disabled person, myself. It's a problem for Waltham Forest because they are always going to be in breach of the Equalities Act when they talk to me, unless they follow what I've said. Such is life. As you can see, 3 weeks later, I've still got the bed frame behind my sofa because my housing officer has refused to respond to me. I finally got the chief exec apparently looking into my case, at least the senior officer at the chief exec's office. Let's hope they actually do something this time and not just give me lip service, because I'm fed up of lip service. I'm short of money because they've got £1,000 that they owe me, Waltham Forest Council. I'm at the end of my tether because I've got rubbish I can't get rid of. This desk is going eventually. I might save some of the wood, but a lot of this desk is going to be going. Because some of the wood might come in handy for making it Caspi proof, the new desk. I'm going to get an upright desk. Because I'm going to end up with just a PC. Either an all-in-one or a normal PC. And a monitor. And I just want it to be tidy. I mean, it's tidy. This is the tidiest it's been, this desk. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave this desk and tidy the cables up. But it's now Friday, as you can see. It's I must reverse it because I've reversed all the things. Friday the 2nd of July. I've been waiting for a call back from Rents for 3 weeks now. I actually had an email at the beginning of the week from Rent saying they've closed my case. It's now fully resolved. How can they do that without actually communicating with me whatsoever? Who's authorised someone to close a case without taking any action? I've left another message for the Housing Ombudsman to call me back. Hopefully I'll speak to someone there this afternoon. I've had a missed call on a private number, a blocked call on a private number. I don't know if it's the Housing Ombudsman because there's been no update, so I think it's someone from the council. Despite the fact I've been saying for 3 years, don't call me on a private number. And despite the fact they've said to the Housing Ombudsman they don't call on private numbers anymore. Couldn't it? Lies, lies, and local government. I don't know. But at least the sound is better. I've got the microphone above the camera now, so I'm talking into the microphone, which should make a difference. I don't know, boys and girls. I really don't. Such is life. Who's over here? I've got Tabs behind me. Little boy. Caspy's over there in his little hole. And Merlin, as always, is sleeping underneath the new bed. He never comes out of there. Use the little tray, bit of water, bit of biscuits and food, and then he's straight back underneath the bed again. Since I put that bed frame up 2.5, 3 weeks ago, he has not come out from underneath it. He's found his little hole next to a bag, and he sleeps there. And he loves it there. So, at least he's happy in his old age. More than you can say about me. I don't know anymore, boys and girls. I really don't. As far as I know, the only way that the council can lawfully put me on special measures is through the unreasonable behaviour policy. Since they haven't even told me they're doing that, and they've withdrawn the policy, which several complaints are still going through about all this, I hope. It's hard, I can't be guaranteed. They won't answer me any questions. I've not had any responses back from any of the people that I've been contacted by in the last 3 weeks. It's just, this is unreasonable behaviour by the council, not by me. Oh, I don't know, people. New table, by the way. See? That's nice. This is one of the chairs from that table. I don't see the point in getting a chair specifically for the desk, because the whole point of getting a smaller desk is to take up less room in the living room. So when I need to sit at the desk, I'll sit at the desk. I'll take a chair. They're pretty comfortable wooden chairs. So I'll sit there. I might see if I can get some flat cushions for the chairs. You know, that tie on? I'm not sure if they look a bit old-fashioned or something. But I might see if I can get some little cushions for the chairs. They are a bit firm. But you don't notice it. It's the right height, and I like the wooden chairs. They're not going to break on you. The metal ones were just atrocious. I couldn't stand them. They never felt good from day one. Let's have a look. What are we? 8 minutes. Right, I'm going to love you to leave you, boys and girls. Hopefully I'll get a call back, and hopefully I'll have an update tomorrow. Thank you for watching.